Yeah, believe it or not, the best time to test teams strategy and just getting better at reading team comps is for plat reset is immediately after plat reset, right? And the reason for that is because immediately after plat reset, that's when most of the good players still have their actual plat defenses set, and so that's a perfect opportunity. And there is no penalty, right? If you lose, if you do something incorrectly, it's not as punishing because this is after reset. Like plat is not on the line anymore, but you're still got the best teams in right after reset. So whether you finish in platinum or maybe you're just outside the range, when you go to arena and either refresh the page or maybe the page you're staying at, like there will be a lot of good defenses still there, right? That are actual plat defenses. And for that, like you will want to test your teams against them, maybe try out different strategies, think about what teams you can and cannot take, and how to win, etc., etc. So that's why I think is very very valuable time to just get some more game sense, see what you can and cannot take, and see what teams can be beaten. So over here, I've got a page right after reset, and I'm just going through them. I decided to just go to the bottom here. This one here is with the number one guy in live arena, right? And I have beaten this team with just the turtles, but I want to see if there's another way to beat it. I know that my Necrit Ailil is not strong enough to one-shot his Marius. Like, it's a +4 Marius, and it's protected by Necrit, and it's got huge shields and like a damage share with the passive, so I'm not even gonna go for him. I think the only target for me here is the Odin. Yeah. And of course, like Necro Ailil combo is fantastic, right? His Shujin is probably way beyond 500 speed, if I'm correct here. And the Ailil still went before that, right? So I think, yeah, if we block revive here, is game over. So yeah, this one, I decided to bring Narcissus and Korra because I thought, yeah, Narcissus counters Necrit. It ignores everything Necrit does, basically. And it did work out. Almost didn't because his Marius has that Stormcaller, which stuns. But I'm glad that that team worked out. The next one I'm testing here is this team with, again, a speed team, but it's got a revive, right? Marichka. And Odin can be very annoying if they're so fast that they're lapping you. So I take out the Odin first, like, of course. And it seems like he's tuned that the Shujin is supposed to boost Odin, but since Odin is dead, it boosted Marichka, which doesn't do much. So that's great news for me. So everyone comes back, and that's, yeah, I have a problem because I have Enfeeble on myself. And yeah, it's not looking good. That Enfeeble really hurt. So over here, I'm thinking I don't want to revive because it might just get taken out immediately. So I'm gonna save that revive and try to use it if Narcissus goes down. Over here, I'm thinking if I can block revive the Odin, this is pretty much game over, right? He's got two supports. What can they do? I'll take my time, wait for my moment, because with Narcissus, you can actually, Narcissus and Korra, you can get an extra turn. And I got block active still, so I had to cleanse that at some point. But yeah, like you can get an extra turn if you can land that on Marishka as the killing blow, the Narcissus A3. You immediately get extra turn, and then you can go into Narcissus A2 and wipe out the revived enemies, right? So and that's I I I don't think that's a wand because he stunned me while wait, actually, it might be a wand because I might have the relic on Narcissus that puts up a stun for 1 turn. And when that procs on the Shujin reflects it back to. Oh, almost died here. Really close. I revive here, hoping that I don't get enfeeble. If I do, it's game over. And I do. So yeah, so that one I think is pretty unlucky. I know that I could beat it. Let's try another strategy. So I went in here and I brought in the turtles because with the Marius, right? They're gonna nuke you, and it's very hard to for Marius to 100-0 Leonardo, and if he doesn't 100-0 Leonardo, that's gonna be a big problem for him because it's gonna trigger the Leo passive slash, which we will see. It didn't happen because our Raphael died. No problem. Think. Oh, okay, that's really bad. We never got any trigger here. Of our passive. I think we just die here, right? Yeah, we were stunned. We never got any trigger. Yeah, so this again, I think that I was getting unlucky, so I'm gonna try again. But in reality, in the actual plat push situation, you're just wasting a lot of time and yeah, I just want to see if I could beat this team if I don't get unlucky. Um, so over here, okay, it did trigger um, this time. And then let's see what I want to do. I think ally attack is a solid choice. Yeah, so that Marius doesn't do his big thing. And then over here, we're gonna kill the Marishka. Everyone comes back. Phew, their turn meter is so high. Yeah, this team is tough. Like it's a tough team. So credit where credit is due. That one is not easy to beat. Over here, we've got just a bunch of mythicals, and I love to bring Marius into mythical teams because when they transform, and they will, like they'll just get counterattacked, right? And it's gonna hurt a lot. We take out the champion that's the biggest threat for us. Yeah, counterattack. Good thing that didn't do much. It just blocked. Didn't block our nukers, which is great. Stun. When Galathier is on the second form, a lot of things he does is going to trigger Marius counterattack. And he got true feared. Yeah, Soul Reap is excellent on Marius. It counters Nice, it counters Siegfried. Highly recommended. Right, highly recommended. This one here, Taurus Marishka. I'm thinking, what can we do? Bring the turtles. Okay, yeah. So I think I was looking at this and was thinking, if Crexia doesn't strip our chronophage, we yeah, and Crexia can also weak hit too. So that's the other thing. If he doesn't strip, if our lightning cage works, if they weak hit, then we can get our skills back with Donatello, and it's gonna be a good time, right? Because now we have our skills, and they are getting just nuked down by our passive here. So that transforms. He puts up that, of course. We put up our unkillable. It's not protected, but we're slower than him, so his knights will run out of the buffs first. And then over here, we just slowly take out the other guys. I don't think I need to. Yeah, so I just put up heals and strengthen. Over here, there's nothing we can do. We're just trying to heal up. It's nice that we hit against Raphael. Just healing up, waiting for him to actually outrun his protected buff. Now, yeah, we get pretty lucky, I would say. Like, nobody died there from his big nuke. The turtles got pretty close, but I think the passive saved one, and then the other one just didn't die for some reason. So it's great. See, just the passive counterattacks, the knives is at full HP, and I bet like he's at really, really high HP right now, probably like 200,000-300,000. Over here, the A1, I don't think is gonna do it. We need a big attack. Okay, another counter ally attack. Okay, that does it. So that was this team. We got maybe one more over here. Yeah, I was testing like how does the turtles fare against something like HP burn and poison. Like in theory, it shouldn't be too great because if your HP drops below 50% because of HP burn or poison, it actually doesn't trigger Leonardo's counterattack, like the big slash. So it's not the best. But I wanted to test it, right? Like we're over here testing teams. I thought, why not? So over here, this champion Theodosia is actually very excellent versus turtles because if she doesn't die, she puts up these like block unkillables, and we have no way of stripping. Like the team comp of turtles, there's no strip. So this champion is excellent versus turtles. Over here, like they successfully strip and they put up the block buffs. I think this is game over. Yeah, so not good. Not good, right? But I do think there is a chance, like if we somehow like focus the reviver first and get her down before she puts the revive with the unkillable, I think that could be our way of winning. And over here we got stripped with the chronophage, and yeah, it's not looking great. Again, he put up the block buffs, but we do land the strip because what happened was we killed someone, right? And this team actually did enough damage that they boom, big slash. Okay, so that team went down, but I wouldn't recommend using turtles against something like this just because the reviver there kind of counters the turtles. So yeah, just some quick fights right after Plat reset, test against some really good teams, and just to see what you can and cannot do. Like that's what I do, and I highly recommend doing this. Just to test different team comps, test different strategies, see what it would take for your team to win, what it would take for it to fail. I think that would make the actual platinum push go much smoother. Okay, thanks for watching.